So, welcome back. It's episode 32 of the Gamer Gear podcast. And up on the docket, we have the Overwatch 2 Referendum, GTA 6, Mario movie, Five Nights at Freddy's movie, Tyrone vs. Cops, Bayonetta, the new Pokémon Scarlet and Violet stuff on. And let's get straight into it. Well, we're going to start off with Overwatch 2 because it used to be that you could only play it if you gave Blizzard your phone number. Well, turns out nobody can play it anyways because the servers are just bad.
Wow, I'm so surprised.
Did you also see that people that did get into the game, they didn't have any of their skins?
Like imported from Overwatch 1?
Apparently it's a server issue, but you're supposed to like merge your account. And
Okay.
the only way you can tell if you merged your account correctly is if you log into the game and look at your skins, but people can't get into the game. So those who have they don't have their skins. So some people don't know. So some people might have lost their skins and they won't find out until the servers get fixed.
Oh, that's terrible.
That is unfortunate. I actually used to. I'm not sure if I told anybody this before, but I actually did pay money for loot boxes in Overwatch back in the day. Yeah,
Exposed.
I mean, no
Real.
Judgment, Manic. It's all good. We all do some stuff from time to time.
Yeah, that was like 5 years ago. You know.
So the first image that popped into my head when I heard that you would have to get a phone number to log in is like drug dealers buying like burner phones just to log in, right?
Well, I mean that's what Twitter users already do, for the most part.
I mean, it's smart. Like, why would you want Blizzard to be able to call you at 2 a.m. and say, "Hey, do you still love me?"
Yeah. So presumably the phone number thing was because of like smurfing, because smurfing was a big thing. You had, like these diamond to like grandmaster level players, they would try to get another account, which all you need to do is just buy Overwatch again to have a smurf account, and then you could easily just play just play, but like in a lower tier. Like you could like deliberately go bronze tier, and like chances are, if you're gonna have a Smurf account, you're gonna play as a different set of heroes than you would normally. Yeah, but thing is, since Overwatch 2 is free, that's kind of that's gonna play out a little differently because all you have to do is get another. You have to get another account, and then you have a Smurf account. So I do understand it somewhat, but this is not the way to go. But it doesn't even matter because Blizzard removed Overwatch 2 player phone number verification. And I quote, "We have made the decision to remove phone number requirements for a majority of existing Overwatch players. Now the majority of Overwatch 2 players can play the game for free without any worries." So we won. We won.
Yeah.
We did it.
We did it, boys.
Yeah. See, now, provided that the servers actually work, I can make a more accurate roast of this game because I'll actually be willing to play it.
Yo, Manic, when's the Overwatch 2 stream happening? You got a day yet?
I do not yet, but I do have a Smash Brothers stream this Saturday, by the way.
Another shill. Hell yeah. Let's go.
All right. Yeah, so I'll give credit where credit is due. I've been giving Overwatch 2 a hard time because it gives me a lot of views. But this I can appreciate.
They heard the community saying, "Hey, we think this is stupid." They saw it fall apart on launch and they said, "You know what? It's just easier to do away with and we'll deal with problems further down the line." Because if people aren't going to be able to play your game at all, your game is dead. But if like the Smurf problem is a small fraction of the majority of player base, right? So it'd be better to deal with Smurfs for a short time and just deal with whatever they do and still have like 99% of everybody else play the game as it's intended.
Yeah, I wouldn't really consider smurfing much of an issue.
Yeah, it's not.
I did do a little bit of smurfing so I could play with my friends competitively. Because, like, you know, I'm like a master tier player, and they were like bronze and silver tier.
What fucking scrubs?
Yeah, they're that bad. And so I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'll go down to your level. I'll play Doomfist. I'll play Doomfist on bronze tier. And like, if I actually want to win, I can just like, you know, pick somebody I'm good at.
You could actually just care.
Yeah, but you know, yeah, just remove all the caring from competitive mode because it's not like that's what competitive mode is for.
Yeah.
But here's the one thing. This could be the 2 steps forward, 1 step back, where it's like they introduce something, and then it's like, okay, never mind. We got the pushback, so we'll lay off, and we'll call it a victory. But overall, it's still 1 step forward. Like, it's a net positive for Blizzard and a net negative for us.
But I mean, like, how far back are they, though? Like, in terms of negatives, they're like, now what? Negative 499 steps until they become a good company?
Overwatch 2 is up against the wall. For real.
Bro, no, they're past the wall. They've phased through the wall, you know? They've gone beyond limits of our comprehension. We don't know where they are. We just hope that they can come back to our reality someday.
Yeah, we'll see if the servers can come back.
There's not a person online that is playing Overwatch 2 that I trust to get an opinion on the current game, that if it's worth creating a second Overwatch. I'm just gonna have to wait because it's day 3. This is day 3 of people not being able to play this game.
Yeah. So tell us your personal experience and you know, trying to play Overwatch 2.
So I try to play it on PC and PS5. The day before I did the cell phone stuff or whatever to do the 2-factor authentication and everything, but if you wanted to pre-download the game, you had to buy like their Watch Pack edition or whatever. So I couldn't download the game until it launched at 3 p.m. my time. It was only like 22 gigabytes. Download it, you know, can't get it. It's like, oh, you're in a queue of like 10,000 people, and it never goes down. And then an error pops up. Tried on PC, same thing happens. I did manage to get into like the menus, like the game itself for a second, and then it kicked me out. Another one of my friends, he Overwatch is like one of his favorite games of all time. And that second day is when he found out about people are like don't have their skins. He has every Pharah and May skin. He has every single one of those. He's got one like for charity. Like he donated to the charity to get the skin. He has every skin for those 2 characters. He is having a convulsion if he loses those skins. Because he also downloaded on PC to see if he can get in, just to see if he has those skins. But there's just no way. And I would like to try the game. It's free. I don't have to spend money. I haven't even seen what the battle pass looks like in game. I haven't even seen what's free. So far, all my feelings are completely negative because just shut the game down for a few days. Stop letting people play it and fix it. But they're not going to do that because streamers get priority. Like, there are certain streamers who, like, I think, like, what is it, XQC or whatever?
Probably.
He was playing it. Like, they made sure to give his account privileges to play it, which I understand, but it rubbed me the wrong way. I'm like, you should just shut the game down for a few days and bring it back a week later if you can't get the servers running.
And just to be clear, we're not talking about this is like a beta test kind of thing for 3 days just to see how the servers are running. No, this is like the game is out kind of moment.
And it was a pretty big beta too. Like a lot of people got into the closed beta. Like a lot of people were playing this game. And then they did the open beta. Not open, but public, where if you got the key to play it, you could stream it. A lot of people, like they had a lot of people. Like, there's tons of content about this game and everything. So I am baffled that your free to play game doesn't even work for 3 days.
Dude, like iPhone App Store games run better than this, from what I'm hearing, right?
They said they they claim they got DDoSed, and then they claim they got DDoSed again the same day at night. And like I can believe like someone's like malice enough, but you're a big company. You make infinite money. So
Yeah.
there must be something else going on. There must be something else. And they're like, oh, let's remove the cell phone requirement so we can get some good faith. That's my game theory.
Yeah, that would make sense. And by the way, I remember when crossplay was first announced for Overwatch. It was in 2021, which is much later than it needed to be at all.
And it doesn't even work right.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And in that announcement video, he says like, "Oh yeah, we are working on cross progression too," but I think cross progression was only introduced upon the launch of Overwatch 2, as from what I'm hearing. But I can't even verify it because I can't play Overwatch 2 because the servers are so bad.
Is Overwatch 2 supposed to be on Switch?
That's a good question.
I mean, do you want me to check right now?
Nope.
Yeah.
It's on the website. It is supposed to be on Battle.net, Xbox Series X, PS5, and Nintendo Switch.
Oh,
wow.
Because the first one was on Switch.
Yeah, but boy.
It came out too late for anybody to care.
Well, they wanted to be in Smash Brothers really bad. They can have any character they want. They can have any character they want for Smash Brothers. We're open to it, and it's like actual Nintendo's not talk to them at all. They just don't care.
Well, okay,
Sakurai doesn't care about Overwatch.
In retrospect, I do appreciate that, but at the time, I would have been pretty hyped to see.
I mean, yeah, like
character.
And you know what? Something like Tracer, I can completely see how she would work in Smash as like a character. So people saying that they would want Overwatch characters, it's like, hey, you know what? Let them have their fun, right?
Yeah.
But Smash is dead now.
I was just playing it earlier.
I mean, Manic is having a Smash tournament this weekend.
He's the only one playing it. He's the only one, man. He's the only one keeping it alive. He's the only one keeping it alive. When Manic's gone, it's over.
Oh, by the way, yesterday was the 1-year anniversary of Sora in Smash Brothers.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Dang. And also, Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl has been out for 1 year. Talk about dead games.
No, I completely forgot Nick All-Star existed. I'm sure it's a fine game, but
no, it's not.
You know, it's not.
The menus don't like the menus are. It doesn't feel like it has input lag on the menu, but it feels wrong when I go from one button to another. It just doesn't feel right. It's bizarre. It's like
I've never played it, so but I get you.
Don't worry about it.
Last time me and Jax played, the online is kind of iffy still. So
the game broke down, and the game played at half speed.
Oh,
it was the map with the cars, and John was playing Invader Zim, and I was playing April O'Neil, and it was going half speed, and it was fun. It was fun. But it was like weird. It's like 60 FPS, half speed. And eventually I got a headache.
Yeah, there's a lack of polish. I feel like just having like voices for the characters would have gone a long way.
They finally added them, but they added them when they started doing their paid DLC.
Yeah, who bought? What was it, like Life as a Teenage Robot? Was that?
Oh yeah, wasn't there that whole fiasco where one of the lines was from like a certain video or some shit?
We didn't get Jimmy Neutron, but he got his dad.
Yeah,
Hugh Neutron. Come on, dude. He's got his eyes, his ducks, and they got the memes.
I think Carl would have been a better choice.
Dude, what if we had
no Sheen? No, yeah, dude, not just Sheen, Planet Sheen.
Sheen.
No, honestly,
like dude, he has the monkey. He's got the slug like thing, the fake Carl,
I would have rather have Tough Puppy.
Dude, his ultimate smash attack is he gets in the rocket and just like Olimar style, like blows it up into the ground, killing everyone in his vicinity.
Tough Puppy was actually like not horrible.
I watched because what's his face, the voice actor.
Oh,
who did
Butch Harmon.
He did Spencer.
Well, no, Butch is the
Spencer.
iCarly.
Yeah. Oh man, that's really cool.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we have a $20 super chat from Koopa the Goblin Troopa.
It took you long enough to see that. I didn't know if I should have mentioned it or not.
Well, I was waiting for an opening to say it because like the segments just it ran to I'm not going to interrupt a segment for a super chat.
Okay.
Yeah, tip for Manic and the Gamer Gear podcast. Big regret purchases of my life was Duke Nukem Forever. Balls of Steel edition. What was yours?
Biggest regret purchase. That's kind of hard. I've only ever bought like a few select games. I can't really say that I've regretted anything I bought, but I mean I got the Star Wars like bundle on a Steam sale. It was like $70, but it's like 30 games. Played any of them, but it was a deal.
There's a lot of Steam bundles and games like that. It's just like if I pulled up my Steam list, there's definitely a lot of games that I have not even opened. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, so I have not played Lego City Undercover yet. I have not played PewDiePie Legend of the Bro Fist yet.
Dude, how dare you? Dude, I thought you were going to speedrun that shit. You were DMing the other day about how you're going for the world record. What happened about that?
I haven't even played Splitgate, even though I probably had it on my Steam account since like 2020.
They're remaking that game.
Yeah, wait, isn't Splitgate like going offline?
They're remaking it in Unreal Engine.
Well, what engine is it currently?
Is it Unity?
No, it's Real Engine.
Okay, so they're remaking it in 5 then.
I mean, Unreal Engine 5 is very powerful. It's gonna be a game changer. You're gonna be able to load so much stuff on Unreal Engine 5. I saw a demo of it. I forgot what the technology is called, but it's gonna be good. Like you're gonna be able to go inside buildings.
You could be able to go inside gamers. You better rip them, go inside, and see what makes them work.
See what makes them tick.
Yo, wait, hold. Okay. Literally live reaction right now. The official Super Mario Bros. Movie just tagged me.
Oh, for real, dude!
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, bro.
On Twitter?
Yeah, on Twitter. It's like at ManicUCW. You've entered the warp pipe. Hang on to see where it takes you.
Oh no! The slippy slide warp pipe.
Damn, they're about to make you meet Jack Murphy.
Jack Black. Yeah, I get to see the rated R scene of Bowser cucking Mario.
Oh, come on, dude.
Okay. For regret purchases, I think I did mention this earlier, but I'm gonna have to go with I mean basically any Wii U games I bought in 2016. But
yeah.
Yeah, I was like scrounging up money for Pokken Tournament. And then
dude, Pokken Tournament on the Switch kicks ass. I really like it as a game, but when it came out on the Wii U, I didn't understand it at all.
Well, thing is, I had nobody to play with.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I don't think I've had I may have played it once with another person, and that was the Switch version.
Like for the game itself, it's a fantastic game. Especially like for a fighting game, I think it's great. The ability to be able to select any 2 assists basically in the match can make so many combinations, and then the arenas have different sizes and shit. It's a fantastic game, but the problem is that it's way too niche. It's way too specific. It's not a Pokemon game, but it's also not a traditional 2D fighter. The phase switches are awkward at first. The combo system, it feels rugged. It feels stiff. And for a lot of players, I assume that they pick it up. They're just trying to mash buttons. Nothing's coming out fast or too powerful. And then they quit. But
I genuinely think that if it was named Pokemon Tournament, then like the game would have sold better.
I was just about to ask, do you think the word Pokken ruined it?
Yeah. Or if it was called like Pokemon Champion League, so it's like anything like that. Something with a little more like a catchier title probably would have helped.
Yeah,
but know what else would have helped? Not being on the Wii U. Dab.
Real. Yeah, by the way, since like the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack, you can get like free DLC from it essentially. Yeah, like Pokken Tournament DX on Switch has DLC, and from what I'm aware, it has never gone on sale, and it's not even a part of the expansion pass, which I feel like it would have been perfect for that. But I feel like Nintendo just kind of forgot the game.
No, dude, they have. They're like legit. The character select screen is missing a whole ass character icon. Like it's like a 7x3 row, and then the bottom one has 6. It is the most OCD inducing, pissing me. Dude, I'm pulling it up right now just so I can get a good look. Just so I can like say, oh, this is disgusting.
I'm looking at there's the arcade version in Japan, and the Switch version is better because it has more characters. The arcade never got updated with all the new characters.
Really?
Even though it still exists.
Yeah.
They don't have Blastoise or...
Bro, Blastoise is such an asshole. He's like the definition of the zoner. Like, he's such a fucking prick.
I can't believe he would evolve and you get hoses that could cut.
Okay, yeah, so it's like 8 characters on the top row, 8 characters on the middle row, 7 on the bottom. There's like one right below Blastoise that is screaming for an extra character. And it really does feel like this game came out, they released 2 DLC characters, and then they just said, okay, it's done.
Yeah. No, okay. Do you want? I have a good one for regret game purchases. This one's going to be a really hot take.
Let's go.
Yeah, I regret buying Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze for Switch.
I'm tired of you having this hate for this game. That's okay.
See,
the game is okay.
I've had this game getting hyped up for me since like 2014 or whenever it came out. And then, I finally get on Switch, and I was like, this is bad. This is so underwhelming.
You were 12 years old, and you made a mistake, but that doesn't mean you can insult a game. You can just leave it alone. Just let it live.
And also, there was the fact that I got a Wii U game for like, I bought it for $60 in 2018, whenever it came out. So yeah, that was like I could have gotten it on Wii U, and it would have been like $20. So
did it run good? Because I don't remember. I didn't play it to the Switch, and I enjoy it. It's fun and stuff like that. But I don't remember people talking about it.
I think the loading times are super long on Tropical Freeze.
That's my weakness. I can't stand it.
Yeah, I mean, just pop, get your phone out. Just that's it. It's Yeah, I think that game's super overrated.
I have never played it, so I have no input one way or the other.
Yeah,
I think it's fine.
I'm happy to contribute.
It's not as good as the originals. I don't think it's like in the better than the originals or anything, but I think it's fine. It does have some stupid levels in it that are stupid that exist just to pad out the game, but whatever.
I mean, what game doesn't?
I am planning on I'm gonna go through all of the Donkey Kong Country platformers.
Donkey Kong month.
Yeah, Donkey Kong month. Yeah, probably including 64, and I have not played 64 yet, but I know if any game has padding, that does.
Yeah, I've heard. I mean, I've watched videos about speedruns of the game, and to me, it really does look like the most boring collect-a-thon kind of game.
Well, there's they don't actually, because it goes over 100% and there's actually collectibles that they're still finding in the game to this day.
Oh, for real?
What?
Wow.
Because there's
Wow.
like you bounce on the ground and like collectibles pop up, and they're like, oh, there's an extra banana in the game that they discovered because there's like 1 million collectibles, and it's like, oh yeah, like 100% doesn't exist for this game because there actually might be more collectibles that we don't know about.
Bro moment.
Bro moment.
Yeah, but I don't know, because I can't really say I regret buying a game, really. No, I don't like there was like, oh yeah, I could have made better purchasing decisions, or I should have waited until there was a sale. But I usually try to be somewhat informed, because I said this last time, but like South Park: The Fractured Butthole.
Dude, I love that game. Dude, that game was so much fun.
Yeah.
At least to me.
Like I did enjoy it. Okay, don't get me wrong, but the I got the gold edition. I pre-ordered it for $100.
Oh,
and then
okay.
I really never got around to playing the DLC when that came out. So yeah, and also like the game is super cheap nowadays, so it's like, and
it's one of those kind of hindsight kind of regrets. I actually like it when it comes to it, not necessarily buying a game. I regret going into GameStop and ever trading in like Pokemon games.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm so glad. I am lucky I haven't gotten rid of Soul Silver, Black, and Black 2, because looking at how much those actually are, it's absurd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I'm sure that there's a copy of like Pokemon Diamond or, you know, a Pokemon White copy that I traded and thinking that was worth it as a kid.
You know, I mean, to be fair, Pokemon Diamond is not a good game because it's so slow.
Pokemon Platinum is the definitive Gen 4, like, obviously.
Gen 4 is my favorite.
Dude, Gen 4 bros all the way. Manic is Gen 5. What, like, dude, for real? You came in when TMs were multi-use? I remember having to grind at the game corner to get one Ice Beam Manic. One.
Wow.
I used to love Pokemon. Pokemon used to make me happy.
Speaking of Pokemon.
Speaking of Pokemon!
What a segue.
Dude, what a segue!
Yeah.
Let's go to Spain.
For real. Okay. A new 15-minute Pokemon Scarlet and Violet trailer shows off Terra raid battles, picnics, and more. And
let me tell you one of the quick things that says "and more" and lag. There's a segment. No, there's a section in there where it's talking about like the gym challenge before the gym battle, and it shows the player character with like 8 Sunfloras running behind it. Do you know about what frame rate the Pokemon game should be running at? Is it 30 or 60 FPS? Because to me, it looked like it was a third or a quarter. Like those Sunfloras were chugging along. Like it looked like they were skipping frames. To me, it's showing that the more objects are on screen, the laggier it is. And like I get that, but it's a Pokemon game. Are these models like 100,000 fucking polygons stacked on top of each other? Like the game, I know it was just a trailer, but it stuck out like a sore thumb just how laggy it was in that one section. They used to think, well, if it's an open world game, if you're fighting multiple people at once, this game is probably going to be laggy as hell.
Well, they usually go for like 20 frames per second, but
for Sword and Shield, yeah.
Yeah, we're lucky if we're gonna get 22 frames. Now, obviously, I'm doing like the YouTuber bit where there's a 3-second clip. I'm super analyzing it, looking at it with a magnifying glass. But for those of you who have seen the trailer, you can look at that segment and you can look back and tell me I'm not wrong about how laggy it gets.
The picnic food, it literally looks worse. Like I saw this comparison. It was like like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet 2022, and then Sonic Unleashed 2008, and then the Sonic Unleashed hot dog looked better than the Pokemon food.
I like hot dogs.
Man, this is like the thing I hate the most about Pokemon is that I love the gameplay. I love Pokemon. It's been my game since I've been a kid. I know, surprise. But everything else outside of like the battling system has always been subpar. No, not always. No. In the past few years, it's gotten worse.
So basically, like like since the 3DS, really.
Exactly. Like I think X and Y is fine because it was the first on the 3DS. Yeah. But then as it kept going, it just felt like they gave less and less of a shit. Okay, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, cool. You know, anything more?
No Battle
Sun
Frontier.
And Moon, no Battle Frontier. Awesome, great. No post content. I can't even challenge my rival to battle every other day. Fuck that. And then Sun and Moon comes out. It's like, oh, Alola. Okay, so gym challenges are gone. It's a whole new thing. Okay, fine. It's cool. It's cool. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. It's just Sun and Moon with 3 extra NPCs and an extra 20 minutes of like gameplay at the end.
And they
$60.
They removed stuff from the game. The game has removed content.
And then we don't need to talk about Sword and Shield, right? Like trees popping up. Like we don't need to talk about.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I should just say, the 3DS games were $40. These are $60.
Soon to be $70 in the future.
Yeah, and that's not including the DLC, which makes it like $80 for Sword and Shield.
Man, Pokemon really just the Pokemon company or whoever makes the fucking game, I'm tired, drops the ball. They really do. And lately there feels like there's no mystery anymore. Remember when you were a kid and you picked up your first Pokemon game, you hop onto Route 1, you find a new thing. Route 2, new Pokemon. The forest, you find a new thing. It felt like so insane. Finding new Pokemon, evolving them, battling them, training them, all that good stuff. And then as we've gotten older, the game company has gotten older too. They just show us that Girafarig gets a new evolution into Farigiraf. It's like, do we not want to see that for ourselves and blow that up on Twitter? No, they just tell us. Like, there's one thing of announcing a new Pokemon here and there for hype, especially the legendaries. I get that. But with they're just saying all that there is. They're just telling us right from the get-go, the picnic looks like shit. It's going to be laggy. And then... like the new battle mechanic, I think is cool. Imagine giving your Gyarados a ground typing to make its quadruple weakness to electricity like null and void. But if gameplay is all that mattered, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite would not have failed.
Yeah, real.
Damn, hardcore statement right there,
bro.
I don't think Pokemon has mystery anymore. I feel like there's not enough. I feel we don't.
They're telling us way too much.
Like how many new Pokemon in Sword and Shield were actually cool that they didn't show on trailers?
Exactly. Like they know the cool ones to show us. Like laugh at Wiglet because it looks like sperm coming out of like a hole. Funny, ha ha. Oh, like crab memes are all the rage, so we're gonna show them cloth. Lol XD. Oh, we got the dog Pokemon. We got the Pikachu Pokemon. Are they gonna show us the random fuck off forest bug Pokemon that you're not gonna use past level 20? Probably not.
Yeah. Okay, here's the issue. I feel like too many Pokemon fill the same roles in each region. I feel like you could easily make a region that like solely reuses existing Pokemon, and say you can mix and match Pokemon in that region. Like you like say instead of like Butterfree, you can have like Vivian, and then you'll have like Piplup, or not Pip. That's the starter. Lillipup. Like
okay, so we're gonna have Staravia, or we're gonna have Starly, we're gonna have Rattata, we're gonna have the bug Pokemon, and then we'll have our generic fire type. Oh, just shoving a Houndour there, sprinkle in a Bidoof here, and then it really does feel like that. Yeah.
I stand by, and this is not controversial at all, I stand by this decision that Sun and Moon is the worst Pokemon game ever made. I hate that game so much.
I would say Ultra Sun.
Ultra Moon.
I didn't play that one because I knew that 1 year isn't going to fix a game that's garbage.
Like I wouldn't say Pokemon. I wouldn't go. Well, it's like I haven't played it in a while, so I'm sure that if I did try to pick it up again, my feelings would change because I can only look at it with hindsight and nostalgia. I never really think of Pokemon games as bad games. The gameplay is always solid. It's always changing. They're always adding new stuff. Like with Sword and Shield, giving you the ability to just relearn moves at will, no heart scale grinding, no BS like that, is genius game design. They just say, okay, let's just cut the fat and give them what they want. But then it's everything surrounding the gameplay. It's the character models. It's the design of the region itself. Have you ever realized that the regions are way more linear nowadays? Yeah. But like linearity is not always a bad thing though, because if you look at Gold, Silver, and Crystal, the challenge curve in that game drops off when you have the ability to go to 3 different gyms. It's a matter of balance. Do you want the player to have linear progression? Do you want them to be able to explore? If they can explore, well, what's the difficulty curve going to be like? Are gym leaders finally going to scale with the amount of gym badges you have? You know, there are ROMs out there that are made that let you spawn in any city, any town, and you can play the game as open as you want. And I've heard some pretty good things about those games.
Yeah, call me biased, but I think Black and White had a good mix of like, you know, it's overall linear, but you can explore through each route. And also, like if you have TMs and come back, you can actually like go around and see. You can see different aspects of the route and go into different paths themselves. They'll get you some cool stuff.
Yeah, like that's why the HMs existed. They existed to be able to open up previously inaccessible areas. And by making the HMs now Pokemon kind of things, like on the Pokétch and Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, they kind of removed that aspect of giving you new areas to explore. Mm-hmm. Like you were saying with Black and White, when you actually follow the path, the main path gives you like 2 or 3 little areas to branch off of and explore. And in those areas is a cave where there's a surf area. And when you get surf, you go into the cave, grab the TM. Oh, it's like Snarl or something. Cool. You know, it rewards you for backtracking and remembering what used to be there. And I really do feel like Pokemon games either go way too far in one end. Like, part of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon that I didn't like was trying to hunt down all the Zygarde cells, because it just felt like there were too many. Like, too many, way too hidden. It just felt bloated. It felt like that was just an extra thing to make you stay on the game.
Yeah, because, you know, Zygarde lore... You know, that was completely omitted in X and Y, and there was never a Z version because, you know, 20th anniversary. Which I feel like having a Z version for the 20th anniversary might have been pretty cool. Like, you know, assuming there's enough content in that 3rd version.
Exact, like Pokemon Emerald is a good Pokemon Emerald and Platinum are good examples of 3rd installments. Pokemon Emerald combines Ruby and Sapphire with both Team Aqua and Team Magma, and then we have the iconic scene of Groudon and Kyogre fighting, right? Like Emerald had that. And then Pokemon Platinum introduced the lore of the Distortion world. It introduced Giratina origin form. And then for competitive, it introduced the Rotom appliances, which were fucking hell.
I lost my nostalgia for Pokemon, like at Black and White. I think Black and White is my 2nd favorite. I think Black and White's really solid.
Gen 5 really is peak generation. Besides like sleep mechanics and shit, I think the game is so like perfectly made as a Pokemon game. The ability to use multiple TMs multiple times, that should have been like Gen 3. They should have just let you have that way sooner. And I'm glad that it stayed for the rest of the series. And then they also had challenge mode. Sadly, I've never really had the opportunity to sit down and play it, but giving each gym leader an extra Pokemon increased levels, it's the first game that did that. To reward people that wanted a harder game. And I have a question. Do you honestly believe Scarlet and Violet is going to have a challenge mode?
No. They like after like I didn't find X and Y hard.
Oh no, it was easy.
Okay.
I beat that in a day.
I didn't have any challenge in Sun and Moon, but I stopped playing it because I just wasn't having a good time.
Okay, to be fair, when it comes to challenge, I think we can really close it on this because I feel like we've been going like 30 minutes talking about Pokemon.
Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all.
Then we get copyright striked. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl and Legends Arceus had really tough boss battles at the end.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've heard that like the Elite Four, Flint Infernape has like perfect IVs, a good EV spread, and like Iron Fist along with close combat and a focus sash. That's the kind of difficulty curve that spikes way too high is the problem.
Yeah, well, the thing is, throughout the entire game, you have experience share on. So that's the issue.
Yeah. Pokemon, that's what I mean by sometimes it goes into one extreme way too fast. It's either piss easy or it gets way too hard out of nowhere. Do you honestly believe that little 10-year-old Timmy picked up his copy of Pokemon Emerald from Toys R Us and he knows fucking Braille to get Regirock, Regice, and Registeel? Do you honestly think little Billy is going to be able to do that? No.
Cool. That was cool.
No, it's a cool idea, but when you actually think about logistically, it's all about selling the Pokemon Emerald strategy guide.
We're gamers, we don't have logic.
Or, you can go to the library and,
Or you could ask your blind friend to pick up your Game Boy and spell out the words. No, dude, the game would vibrate. You're like, okay, so Pokemon Emerald is releasing with this all-new edition. It's the vibrating pack. You slap it in with Emerald, when you get to the Regis, it'll just vibrate furiously.
I mean, the N64 did have.
And sometimes your mom would even take it to her room for a bit, but we don't know why because we're kids.
Okay. Oh, by the way.
Just add voice acting. Just add voice acting. That's all. Just add voice acting, please. I'm tired of reading.
Dot dash. Like, imagine you just hear that.
All right. By the way, I nearly forgot. There's a remake of Dead Space coming out.
Yes, there is.
For real.
One of the best horror games ever made.
Yeah, I really hope EA doesn't mess it up this time.
No,
that'd be nice.
EA Sports, it's up your ass.
Eat ass.
So, we didn't even actually talk about the Scarlet and Violet trailer for more than a minute. We were just talking about other generations.
You know what? We're fine. Don't worry.
Okay. You know what? Yeah, we got other stuff to talk about.
We got to talk about this Dead Space helmet.
Yeah, Dead Space. Critically acclaimed horror game that fell off on the third entry because.
No, you mean it destroyed itself.
it imploded. It fell off a cliff.
The second game was so much better than the first. Like, it's like, hey, we made a good game. We made enough money. Let's make another game that's a sequel, but we're going to put the same amount of love into it. And then, booyakasha, we got Dead Space 2. And then 3 came out. It was like we got to make money, so let's put a love triangle and stuff in it. And like, no, don't do this to me.
Yeah, so, yeah, I'm looking forward to see how this goes because I think it's going to be faithful enough and just add some quality of life improvements from the second game and if the third game had any quality of life improvements.
When's it coming out?
January, right?
Let me see.
Because you would assume that a horror game collection would come out slightly before Halloween, so streamers could do their Halloween horror game stream, but I'm not a marketing executive for a reason.
I think it's the 27th of January. I think because that's what Resident Evil's been doing at the beginning of the year. So I think they're trying to do the same thing.
I remember when Luigi's Mansion was released on Halloween. That was pretty funny. Oh yeah, January 27th. That's when it's coming out. So it's actually
I use my gamer vision.
It's actually somewhat close.
It's also next gen exclusive, so it's PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC. It's not on PS4 or Xbox One.
I mean,
So it's legitimate next gen.
We are reaching the point where I think enough people have access to next gen systems to make this worth it. And also there's not enough like next gen exclusive content out yet to where I feel like a lot of people who may be getting the next gen for the first time, they might just like get pushed like, oh, this is a next gen exclusive. Let's try it. Let's see what can be done exclusively on PS5.
Next gen.
Because like right now,
gen.
Is there only like 5 true PS5 exclusives?
Are we including stuff like God of War Ragnarok that's been announced and like is coming out eventually, or are we talking about it's out now?
Because the PS5 has been out for almost 2 years.
Okay, I have a question. Are we counting Cyberpunk 2077? Because if you like the memes of like day one PS4 trying to play that, right? Like, like Cyberpunk is a next gen exclusive, right?
Well, I mean, it really doesn't count because
we're talking about games that are Pacific.
I'm just being an ass.
Yeah. You can play Cyberpunk on Stadia.
No, just look about Stadia.
Google Stadia.
When that until that doesn't exist.
Wait, isn't Callisto Protocol coming out December? So because that's made by the Dead Space guys. So a Dead Space original creator and then Dead Space remake are coming out within 30 days of each other.
Yeah. So okay, the Dead Space remake is not by the original people.
I just read that as the peeing system. So make of that what you will.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you drink too much water and then the Dead Space remake. System. The Dead Space remake. I think it's because like the people that made it, like that team's gone. So now it's just Motive Studios. Because Motive Studios have only made they've done Battlefront, they've helped on Battlefront 2, Star Wars Squadron. That's it. And they're making an Iron Man game. These guys have only been around since 2017.
Okay.
They just got people. So no. I do know that they're like using the original like stuff from the first Dead Space, like how they're like comparing and contrasting and stuff, but I'm pretty sure it's completely different people.
Yeah, I mean, fair. Like, it's a remake, so as long as it's like it's faithful, then it's fine enough. Because with Crash Bandicoot and Spyro, that those weren't by the original people, but it's still good.
Yeah, it was 2008, so that's been how many years?
14 years, or well, if this comes out in 2023, which sounds weird talking about like 2023. Like,
dude, 2023 is like it's in less than 3 months.
Yeah, that's weird thinking about. Yeah, so like 15 years.
This remake makes sense, unlike Last of Us Part 1.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, objectively speaking.
While Last of Us Part 1 isn't a full remake.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's worse. The sound design is worse, and the character design is worse. And it's
like I some characters didn't just, I don't know, they just like a piece of paper and they wet it and put colors in it.
Okay, but
it also doesn't include multiplayer, but whatever. Let's continue with Dead Space.
That is also true. But I mean, I feel like we spoke our piece on Dead Space. This will be pretty cool.
Any cops on Dead Space?
I don't feel like particularly passionate about Dead Space as a franchise.
Yeah, I've never played it, so
it's coming back. They're bringing it back. Ugh,
and I feel like at this point, most people don't feel passionate after Dead Space 3. They had to like detox themselves.
Well, there was a bunch of Wii and movies and like Dead Space had a bunch of other stuff that existed. There was a PlayStation Move game, and that was really bad. There's a mobile game. Dead Space tried to make money, but they couldn't.
Bro, Dead Space, like, talking about Dead Space is making Manic yawn, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
dude.
let's get to the exciting stuff.
Yeah! Yes! I've been waiting for this. It's so funny.
And by the way, breaking news. This happened. This happened while we were streaming, while we were live. Team Sneed has joined my Discord server.
Oh, confirmed that Manic has some inside knowledge.
Well, I really don't know. I don't know where he got the link to join.
Is that the creator of this game?
Yeah,
dude, that kicks ass. He probably saw one of your streams or something.
Well, because
and you interviewed him.
Well, I interviewed him, but after the Jack Murphy situation, he got his Discord account banned, and then he made a new one. Probably, I mean, he's not Team Sneed. This is made by Team Tyrone, totally different team.
Okay, look, he's a very, very busy man. He has to work on Cuckold Simulator. He doesn't have time to be in Manic's gaming garage. It's like,
well, I literally didn't even send him the link at all, so he just joined himself.
Shout out to the gaming garage.
Yeah, for real. Join the server. By the way,
join the Discord server. Donate. Shill out whatever shit. A Dragon Tea. PS5 giveaway. I'm just paraphrasing all the fucking shills.
Real.
Let's get back to Tyrone.
I haven't spoken about this game because it's a VR version of Tyrone versus Cops, essentially. I'm not able to play it. I'm not able to play it yet. I need a VR headset now so I can play this game for content and because this is my bread and butter, Cuckold Simulator. No matter how much I try to disassociate myself from it.
I will make sure personally you can never get away from it because it's way too funny.
Yeah,
it's like his brand. Manic and Cuck kind of work together.
Dude, you can't have Cuckold Simulator without Manic.
I can't wait till Manic's like, let me experience it myself.
Don't. Okay, and by the way, Tyrone vs. Cops VR is only $2, and also it's a part of the Team Sneed Mega Pack, where it's a bundle. It's a bundle of Tyrone vs. Cops, Tyrone vs. Cops VR, Cuckold Simulator, and Cuckold Simulator COVID-19 Mask DLC. So, but here is the meat of this segment. Because
Manic, it looks like a green skin is invading the chat.
So true. Oh no.
He said
no. We were talking about Cuck Murphy and we summoned him.
Dude, it's so true. It's so true. Okay, but
back to Tyrone.
There is a world championship event of Tyrone versus Cops VR. And so let's read it verbatim. The Tyrone vs. Cops VR World Championship has begun. ACAB, kill those pigs. Duration now through November 11th, 2022 at midnight PST. Subject to extension. Criteria: record yourself killing cops in Tyrone vs. Cops VR. You have to specify that. And submit your videos in the Discord server. The 3 cop killers with the highest scores get paid. The prizes for number 1 is $75 Steam gift card and an undetermined secret prize. The number 2 is a $30 Steam gift card. Number 3 is $15. And these prizes will be doubled if you also record yourself playing the game. Yes, IRL footage. Which I'm assuming that means face cam, right?
Yeah, like a speed run live kind of split kind of thing. You got your hand cam, you got your face cam, you got the live split ready to go, and then you just game. Dude, imagine someone doing 12-hour. So you got people doing 12-hour grinds on Super Mario Brothers, Mega Man 2. You know what? Manic is going to do 12-hour streams of Tyrone versus Cops to get that high score.
Only video submissions will be accepted. They must be complete from start to end and be of sufficient quality. No screenshots.
Dude, I'm just imagining like way back when like Twin Galaxies existed, people would send VHS tapes or Polaroids of like someone taking a photo of their their CRT TVs. Imagine getting something like that in 2022.
Yeah.
Just a random ass Polaroid in the mail. Dude.
Yeah, now I want to like try hooking up Cuckold Simulator to a CRT TV.
Dude, fuck yeah, do it.
Okay.
Dude, you're like those people that lug around CRTs for Melee tournaments, but instead of playing like Melee, it's Cuckold Simulator.
A new first place score submitted within 24 hours of the end of the event will trigger a 24-hour time extension of the event. So, okay, if somebody else gets first place and it's like 24 hours before the end is up, there'll be a time extension for 24 hours.
Okay, that's how you know he actually gives a shit about the giveaway, because someone could really just be holding on to, like, okay, imagine this. Some dude is really holding on to his highest score for Tyrone versus Cops. He's just waiting for the, like, 2-minute deadline, and he uploads it, and it's, like, 50 above the previous guy. I can imagine someone doing that.
Scores are time-stamped and must be submitted within 24 hours. Late submissions will be invalidated. All perks except Sneed's Serum are fine to use. So, to explain this to non-Tyrone versus Cops players, you can unlock different basically like power-ups, moves, and buffs.
Yeah, like extra jumps, faster shooting speed, shit like that.
Yeah, all that stuff. So you can use them all except for Sneed's Serum, which basically is God mode. That's essentially what that is.
Makes sense.
Player height must be properly calibrated. No abuse of this will be allowed. Exception: if you are an IRL midget, must submit proof. Okay,
that's for VR.
Yeah, because I was confused at first, and then I was like, oh yeah, VR. That makes.
Well, it's like you could just lie down on your belly like Virtual Boy style, and then just be under all the cops' aim of fire or line of sight or some shit, and cheese the game. Dude, imagine someone cheesing the Tyrone versus Cops World Champion. I shudder at the idea that someone would try to cheat in this glorious tournament.
Yeah, okay,
I would shed a tear.
I would actually imagine that, like, because I'd assume you would calibrate it to be like lower than you actually are, and then you'd just like be at normal height or something of the sort. So yeah, I guess that breaking the game is encouraged, but anything I deem too much of an exploit will invalidate your score.
Yeah, I actually watched his. He actually watched. I saw a video like 4 minutes from him talking about how you can cheese some of the cops' AI by guiding them around fences and hopping over them. So I love how this guy knows the game he's made. This isn't like this isn't Elden Ring. It's not Mario Galaxy 3. This is Tyrone versus Cops. He wants like him saying, "I encourage you, please break this game." Like I love that.
Yeah, just like how Tyrone broke Cuck's wife's back.
Oh no!
Of course.
I forgot her name.
One of the favorite moments.
Stacy.
Elaborating on the above, I can invalidate any score at any time for any reason. And also, I can add to or change these rules at any time, and you will deal with it.
I love that.
So, okay.
Just like YouTube.
So let's view the leaderboard. Oh! So, yeah, 369. RGB Womble. Oh, and that's his Discord tag right there. Okay.
Bro, I'm gonna DM him. I'm gonna tell him to fucking take that shit down. I'm the victor. Me.
Wait, actually, I can interview him. I can interview the number one guy.
Bring him on the Gaming Gear podcast number 32, and we can ask him how he grinded for his world record in Tyrone versus Cops, and how he became the ultimate piggy killer.
My brother,
please bring him on.
This is 32.
There's a lot going on.
This is getting deep. This is
Guys, I got a DM from him. He wants to hop on.
No way. No way.
No, yeah, no way. He doesn't know who the fuck I am.
Okay, I thought you like actually like put in his name.
Do you want me to? I will.
I mean, I'll reach out. I'll reach out to people myself.
Yeah,
I'll do my own collaborations.
That's a your kind of thing. I was just making a funny.
Real. And I'll wait until somebody actually like wins.
Dude, what if he is unchallenged? What if he goes this whole tournament like uncontested?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah, this is.
Dude, that's a good. I don't know if that's a good number or not, because like
I think it's more than anything I got in the base game, but you know this is VR, so it might. I don't know how much easier and or harder it would be.
It says updated 2 days ago, so.
And how long does this last again? To like November
11th. So just a little over a month.
Dude, I could either spend a month doing extra hours at work to get some extra cash. I could hit the gym and get stronger, or I can grind out Tyrone versus Cops. Oh, wait, is this tournament? This tournament isn't VR only. I can do it on the base game, right?
No, it's for VR.
It's for VR.
Yeah.
Damn it!
I mean, do you know a friend with like an Oculus Quest?
You assume I have friends, Manic?
I mean,
like IRL friends.
Yeah, you might want to make one.
Dude, wouldn't that be? Dude, that'd kick ass.
Imagine knowing people.
Dude, right?
Wait,
imagine
Okay, wait, I'm just like I'm scrolling through. Like, was there anything like this in the original Tyrone vs. Cops? But like I'm seeing like in the about this game, there's a mature content description. The developers describe the game content like this: trigger warning, police, drugs, violence, firearms, blood, loud noises, rap music, and feds.
Dude, I'm triggered right now. Really?
Real.
You know, you're so passionate.
Real. Okay.
Dude, I'm passionate about the dumbest shit ever. You'd be surprised.
Damn.
Yeah, are you calling Cuckle Simulator dumb?
No, I'm saying I'm dumb. Don't worry about it.
I mean, it could be dumb. Everything could be dumb. You never know. You never know the true intention, the secrets behind it.
Yeah. So that is Tyrone versus Cops. That is the news, and it came out like 5 days ago.
Dude, go back to the leaderboards. We gotta shout out this absolute unit one last time and just like congratulate him on his.
Yeah, I mean it's not like he's winning yet. Like,
dude, he is winning because he was the first one to upload something onto this leaderboard. You know, very few people can say I was the first. You know, I was the first one to walk on the moon. I was the first one to drive this car. He was the first one to play Tyrone versus Cops VR and upload his score in the World Championship.
Yeah. Okay. So, when was this posted? Because it might have just
day of its release.
Yeah, because I want to know because is he gonna avoid patching it to not make sure? Because if it's like harder after a patch, then that kind of give the early score enters a kind of an advantage.
Well, he explicitly stated that he can determine whether or not something is too much of a cheese. Like if someone found an out of bounds glitch that let you deload the whole area and it would just give you 999 kills in a second, he'd probably say that's too much. So then he'd just tell the player, just don't do that.
That's why he wants recording, so he can check everything.
Yeah,
exactly.
But there's also between now and the event ending, he's not going to be able to buff a certain weapon.
Yeah,
I mean, that's how speed runnings and challenges like this are. You find the one thing that is really broken and then abuse it to its limit.
Yeah. All right.
Would you be mad at a real FPS game? Like what in Halo 2, when you would fire your mag and then you do a specific thing to reload the gun way quicker. It was like a glitch, but people loved it so much because it made the game faster or some shit. Sorry, I'm just thinking about other shit, but
okay.
I think you're thinking about Cup. How do you?
Yeah. Yeah, dude, you want to see our next piece of news is not going to be nearly as interesting because
Yeah, we overhyped this way too much.
Yeah, you
Cheeks, bro. Cheeks, dude. Hell yeah.
Are we talking about the new voice actor?
No. Bayonetta.
No?
You can now get a physical copy of Bayonetta 1 for Switch.
It's
in
$30.
America. Yeah, it's 30.
The game's $30.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
kind
a
of
good deal.
whack.
It's a good deal if you don't want the second game, and then you want to cry about not playing a worse game.
Yeah, yeah. Whoa. Yeah, but the weird thing is, for Bayonetta, it's like, I don't know, like on the entire franchise is on like a hardware that's comparable to an Xbox 360. You know?
Yeah.
Because it was like on 360 at first, then it was at then it was Wii U, which is basically the same thing, and then it's it's on Switch, which is barely an upgrade from the Wii U, in terms of specs. But so it's really not that interesting. Just there was a 2-pack in Japan where it included both cases for Bayonetta 1 and Bayonetta 2, but we didn't get that here. We just got like, oh yeah, download code.
Which is stupid. So when you bought the 1+2 edition from GameStop that was pre-owned, you would just get the one game, but they would still charge it if it had both. Because they did that for Final Fantasy 10 and 10-2. Just steal $40. I'm like, but it's missing half the game. But like, we don't care.
Yeah, it's like the publishers or whatever, the publishers, developers, they make them do that. You're like, oh, if you don't sell it at this price, you won't sell it to you, and you can't sell it, or something like that.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's MSRP. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, Bayonetta 1 physically, there's that. It's not all something too impressive. Okay, so yeah, here's the funny moment. Here's the Halo Season 2, because apparently that's going to be a thing.
Was greenlit before they even started the first one.
Like, okay, so I haven't seen it. I'm not really a Halo person. How bad was Season 1?
Really bad. Really
bad?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
There was some,
didn't they show his face and kill him off in a few episodes?
Did he die?
No, he didn't die.
Sorry,
I stopped caring after the sex scene.
Yeah, Matt.
That hurts.
Yeah, Cortana got cucked in it, like legitimately, like real, like for real, she got cucked. Full definition and all.
Real.
Damn, rip. That's a real crazy. Bruh moment.
Master Cheeks.
Yeah,
but let's get back to Season 2. Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, so Halo Season 2 finds its footing, which it should be slipping off a cliff. In all reality. An MCU writer tapped to become showrunner for second run of Paramount's hit video game adaptation series. You should add an S in front of that hit. So
we're looking to show that Master Chief can also be a jokester and see the light side of war.
He's going to make some quips. He's going to be funny. He's going to act like every single character has ever acted in the MCU.
We were inspired by Iron Man, but we're going to give him a humanity touch.
These people don't understand Halo. They don't understand Master Chief.
No, like, this is actually very comparable to the people that made that original Super Mario Brothers movie. They had no idea what the fuck to do with the source material. They made whatever the fuck they felt like making, and I love Mario and Luigi Mario. I have never played Halo, and I kind of understand that this is giving Halo players nothing.
It's just weird. The show, like, I finished the show. Because I had Paramount Plus, because I was the dollar trial or whatever. It was just a weird show. Like the tones were just. It really felt like when you watch a show. Sometimes, like if it's like, oh, it's a 10-episode show. There's different writers for each episode, but there's like a person who's like in charge of everything. This really felt like I made. It's like with Star Wars. Like they like when they did Force Awakens and they went to The Last Jedi.
Oh, like every other episode is a whole new director that's trying to do their thing, so there's no cohesive tone or idea throughout the season.
Rian Johnson wasn't given anything when he made Last Jedi, so he made his own movie, right? He wasn't given anything, so he made his own movie with what he wanted to do. And then when J.J. Abrams came back, Rian Johnson didn't make anything for the next movie. So each movie was made without any guide. And this felt like, look, if you ever watch it, it takes a sharp turn and becomes a completely different show that is ridiculous. It's a bad show. It's a bad show.
The only thing that makes this like worse is that we're actually getting good video game adaptations as of late.
Yeah.
You know, we got Cyberpunk, we got Arcane, Sonic. I mean, but you know, going to a good video game adaptation.
Is there another video game adaptation you want to talk about, Manic?
Yes, there is actually. The Mario movie trailer actually came out.
Mario.
Yeah.
Whoa, didn't you actually just react to that like 2-ish hours ago?
Yes, I did. See the stream. See the stream that I did earlier today. Yeah, for real.
Mario.
I'm just trying to find shitty ways to shill. Just like the most blatantly obvious shit.
I watched your guys' live stream of it. That's how I saw it, and then I had to go watch it afterwards to see it.
Real. Yeah, I thought like Mario's a bit flat, I gotta say.
I think Mario looks fine. I think
I was talking about his booty.
Oh man,
did he ever really have a butt? He was like a 40-year-old man, and something's bound to like go on with him.
Dude, he's Italian. He eats good, you know. It's like
Chris Pratt ate spaghetti and says, "I can do this role."
Exactly.
Real.
I played Mario. I've eaten spaghetti. I am the Mario brother.
But yes, Mario.
Unfortunately, we didn't see Donkey Kong, so we didn't get to hear Seth Rogen.
Yeah, okay. So this is what I'm gonna suspect. So the trailer, the scene we saw at first, that's gonna be like the opening scene. They'll like Bowser, because it's gonna establish like the threat of Bowser.
Yeah,
it's gonna be the hook.
So what I think this movie is going to be like, I think that anyone that has ever played a Mario game, you know how it's separated into 8 different worlds, right? So I think that the movie is going to have 7, 8-ish different kingdoms. Each one of them has a power star. Like Bowser is going from kingdom to steal it to get ultimate power, and we go from there. You know, Mario has to stop him, fights, and this and that.
I mean, I'm not gonna I feel like 8 would be a little too much for a movie.
Well, yeah, exactly. But I'm just kind of thinking like there are going to be a couple extra power stars because like it's Mario, you don't only get one.
Yeah.
But from what we saw, I think that they are taking the source material and doing well with it.
Do you think it's like where like Bowser suddenly shows up at Mushroom Kingdom and then like obviously Mario's entering, because you know if you don't know, Mario's an isekai. Mario's an isekai.
Yeah,
he's always been an isekai. So you think it's like, oh, like they're not different worlds or like different realms or something like that. And like Bowser's from his own like realm, and like they're going between dimensions or something like that, or are they gonna do like, no, there's actually kingdoms in Mario?
I don't think it's gonna be. It might be kingdoms.
They're good.
So
who knows? It's like, I don't know.
So okay, how I think is like I think it's gonna like have that one scene with Bowser and the penguins to like establish the threat, and then it's gonna like roll a credit sequence, and the credits are gonna be over like Mario doing like mundane like New Donk City type stuff.
Yeah, just mundane plumber shit, and then like, oh, warp pipe comes out of nowhere, and now he's in the Mushroom Kingdom, something like that.
Yeah, and then like that'll be when the credits end, and then he's in the Mushroom Kingdom now. The movie properly starts, and like maybe like that like maybe Donkey Kong is also from there, where that would somewhat makes sense, or maybe it's like it's gonna be a separate Kong Island. Maybe like that could be its own kind of kingdom.
Yeah, I mean, like, we've never actually really gotten a good in-depth look at the politics behind the Mario world. You know, like, what are there border disputes between the Kong country and the Mushroom Kingdom? Do the penguins absolutely fucking hate the Koopas because of some, like, political bullshit? Dude, was the penguin emperor assassinated, like, 50 years ago?
Mario.
Bro, okay, imagine that this is just going to be, like, a big like political movie, just like a complete 180 from what we're expecting, where it's just everyone sitting in a room talking politics. As much as I would love that, I mean, obviously it's not going to happen.
They're kingdoms that like just like the king does something and it happens. It's not that deep.
I think Mario looks fine. I think Bowser looks like Bowser.
Yeah, Bowser looks good.
Okay,
when Manic said the Back Guardians, I thought the same thing.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, dude. What's his name?
Wow.
No, not was it Pablo?
Was Pablo the penguin? I think it's Pablo. Pablo's the penguin.
Look at me know my backyardigans lore. I did Tyrone, Shaniqua, Pablo, and then that other one that I can't remember for the life of me.
You didn't have to expose yourself that hard, but okay.
Okay, I'll have everybody know I'm autistic as fuck. I will remember the most dumb shit out of nowhere, dude. Thank you. I'm so happy. I'm so happy right now. But let's stop talking about the backyardigans. Let's get back on track. Mario.
We got Toads.
Toad, yeah. I mean,
we got a Koopa with an eye patch.
Lives matter.
So I do think that the Toads. I like how the Koopas actually look threatening in this because they have like armor, spears. They don't all look exactly the same.
Ready to murder.
It's an army. He's the leader of the Koopas. So.
Yeah, Bowser might be actually threatening this time. Yeah, I mean, that ought to be pretty interesting.
He sounds like Jack Black. Like, he just sounds like Jack Black, which is neither positive nor negative. It's just this dude.
It's Jack Black, yeah.
Yeah,
it's Jack Black.
It is Jack Black. Yeah.
When he can star in a movie about a big fat ass panda doing kung fu, and we actually give a shit, you know what? He's Jack Black. He can do it pretty well.
He's Blackjack.
He's Blackjack.
He can do what he wants. He's cool.
He's Jablinski Games on YouTube.
I forgot he had his own channel.
Dude.
He had to stop doing stuff because he's in movies. So his channel's never gonna be full time.
That was just something like his son wanted him to do, right?
Yeah, like a bonding thing.
Yeah. He's basically the editor. But here's
okay. So Manic, that little beetle thing next to the green toad, isn't that an enemy in a few Mario games?
3D Land and 3D World, I think. They're from.
That's something that I'm like wondering about how they're going to incorporate it. Like, is Bowser is like Kamek going to do some kind of like magical influence on some of the people in the Mushroom Kingdom and make them like really aggressive or some shit? Because that thing doesn't look like it's about to fucking try to kill Mario.
He's looking at that toad. He's looking a little mad. Like, he's got to assassinate.
Dude, Toad cucked that beetle's wife or some shit. He's getting revenge.
You said it, not me.
Yes, yeah.
I did say that.
It might be because we haven't seen a Goomba yet.
Actually, I want to see if game theory is right all those years ago about the Goombas and the Koopas and the Princess Toadstools and shit.
And also, we're gonna need to see like I feel like the one lackey because with Bowser Jr. that'd introduce a little too much and be kind of outside the scope of
that's a post credit scene like with Shadow and Sonic 2. Or Tails, or more like Tails and Sonic 1. That's gonna be.
I mean, the cat's already out the bag now.
Oh yeah.
Jax actually got spoiled on that on my
for real?
my stream chat.
Oh, okay. I didn't do it.
I got pretty pog.
This was bad.
Okay, good, because I don't want to be an asshole spoiling shit.
Have you guys seen the leaks, the other leaks for the Mario movie? Like what all the other
Peach.
characters look like?
Yeah, I saw Peach.
I haven't.
There's a bunch of more pictures of Luigi and stuff from like the McDonald's posters.
Don't you just love that when like advertising and marketing can manage to spoil key elements of a thing? I love that.
They're like the posters and stuff for the Mario stuff doesn't even have the date on it, but it shows the designs and stuff.
Yeah.
So
okay. Now that I think of it, why is it like why is there McDonald's stuff this early? Oh, was it because it was supposed to be the original release date? So they're just gonna push forward with it.
It has to be. It has to be because like there's a lot of different things and stuff that's been like McDonald's leaked or whatever. So this movie obviously like a lot of people suggest this movie got pushed back because like Nintendo's like hey man, we got some quality control here. Chris Pratt hasn't ate enough spaghetti yet. He's not ready.
Yeah. Wow. Imagine that. Imagine a company making a product, acknowledging that it's not up to the standards that they want. They push it back because they want to make it good. Imagine that. Okay. Strikers. Mario Strikers. Pokemon Sword and shit.
Yeah, I mean, a movie is objectively a bigger deal than Mario Strikers.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I just had something like caught in my throat. I've been coughing all day. I'm sorry about that.
Actually, now that I think of it, if anything, more people are gonna play Mario Strikers because of this movie. So maybe it's a bad thing.
Bro, Mario movie, Mario Strikers DLC.
How do you feel about the humor in this trailer? Because there's a bit of humor in it, so it kind of gets you the tone of the movie.
I mean, like Mario is actually inherently a bit humorous. You got an Italian plumber jumping on turtles and shit. Like, it's a bit goofy, you know. So, like, whenever Bowser does show up and destroys a castle, the tone is going to shift to something, you know, a bit darker. But when you have like little toads running about, it just looks goofy, you know.
And also, you know, the penguins are not a threat.
Yeah, they actually show in the trailer they're not a threat.
They're gonna they're not gonna be shown anymore in the future of the movie franchise because he wiped out that race.
Bro, dude, Bowser's cleansing the earth.
Do you like it's gonna be like a precursor to like Super Mario 64? There's like, hey, there's gonna be a reference like the mama trying to find her.
Yeah,
baby.
dude. The mom, the last of the penguins with her dying son, and Mario just chucks it off a cliff.
What we need for this movie to make $1 billion, it needs to beat the absolute shit out of Bowser. He should then spin him around and call him gay and throw him off the cliff. If that happens, $1 billion.
Dude, imagine. That would be so cool. Or like, dude, that would be so cool, dude. Imagine like James Cameron is seething because Avatar 2, 3, 4, and 5 will never be able to top Mario on the big screen saying "So long, gay Bowser."
How are you gonna beat that?
You can't. Like, you just can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't.
So do you think the climax of the movie is going to involve Magic Koopa making Bowser gigantic, or do you think they're going to do like the bridge and the axe thing, or
going to show up?
I mean, like they've got a dozen different avenues for the climax of the film that they could use.
Yeah,
but Bowser getting big has always been like the thing.
Yeah. I mean, there's also Dry Bowser. Dude, what if the end credits scene? What if the end credits? Dude, okay. So it's like
it's Bowser Jr. resurrecting Dry Bowser
with Magic Koopa.
No, dude, that would be the perfect ending.
That'd be epic.
Mario hits the axe, drops Bowser into the lava. Post-credits scene, Bowser Jr. like walks up with Magic Koopa, and they resurrect Bowser, and it zooms in on his like skull eye that like gets a flame inside of it to show that like he's burning with hatred now. Like, dude, this film could actually establish why Bowser has a feud with Mario and wants to keep fucking with him.
Yeah, like the only thing with that is that it might be a little like it might be like too early to introduce like, oh yeah, Bowser's skin is off, like because he's iconic. That's the issue, because like unless he can like grow back the skin in the movie.
It's like we've had 20 years. We've had like what 30, 40 fucking years of Mario. So they could do whatever they want with this film, so long as it's animated well, written fairly, with a good amount of comedic like humor. I mean, come on, we're not going to like the Super Mario movie for like deep intellectual analysis of the human psyche or what it means to have a soul or some shit. No, it's Super Mario fights Bowser, Luigi runs away scared, funny haha, he gets the Power Star, beats the bad guy.
What about Donkey Kong and Cranky Kong? Like, they're supposed to be main characters in this movie, but are they going to be in it more than 15 minutes?
Is Seth
Rogen going to laugh?
Okay. So I'm gonna think of it like this is my idea so far. So like Bowser can like freely, he has an armada like freely moving from like say Kingdom to Kingdom. So I think at some point he'll be at the Donkey Kong Island, and then he'll like steal a Power Star from there or whatever.
Or he'll steal their bananas or some shit.
Do you imagine if we get a King K. Rool cameo? That'd be so cool.
The third movie is King K. Rool and Bowser team up to fight Mario. Dude. Okay, so Mario and Donkey Kong fucking hate each other in the first two films, and then the third film is Mario and Donkey Kong versus Bowser and King K. Rool, like Godzilla versus King Kong, dude. I'm writing this shit.
He's chazzing. Calm down,
dude. I'm chazzing right now.
Oh my god, you might want to check your pants. You might have chazzed too much.
Yeah, that'd be really epic. I will even if Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong.
we get a remix of Gang playing Galleon mixed with like Bowser's Castle. Imagine that, like a mashup of that on the big screen.
I feel like Donkey Kong and King K. Rool, I don't know. Does that really deserve its own movie? I feel like it'd be pretty hard for like monkeys to carry. So like it's as simple as like it's like as simple as like he stole my bananas. That's it. So maybe
it depends on how popular he is in this movie. Like if like Seth Rogen does like a really good job, maybe Luigi, the year of Luigi, and it fails.
I feel like
Disney
it could be
Plus
more
spin-off. Disney Plus spin-off show, like dude, it's like no.
Or wait,
okay,
wait. What is? No, Peacock. Okay. It'd be a Peacock.
Dude, it would be like that old Donkey Kong 3D animated show, but brought to a new era, dude. And
yeah,
I should be writing this shit. I've got gold right now. I know how to run a franchise into the ground.
Well, Manic was a grandmaster, so
I was in Overwatch, but how
do you feel like Chris Pratt's voice? He only said like 12 words.
I actually think like for a full movie, having like an obnoxious Italian accent would not be able to carry a full movie.
Yeah.
I genuinely think that.
Like Mario
is a little spice. Like there's a little bit of spaghetti sauce when his first words he's like where am I? It's like his first thing he says, and there's a little bit of spaghetti sauce.
And also like in that, I'd imagine he'd be out of breath or something of the sort.
Yeah, like a mushroom.
And remember, Mario is supposed to kind of represent the everyman. He's supposed to be the kind of self-insert, like with the original Super Mario Brothers.
As supposed to be New York, where is he supposed to be from?
I mean, I feel like New Donk City would have to make sense because that's where like Pauline is from.
Yeah,
who knows? They might say, "Oh, he's actually from Japan." Who knows what they're going to say? He's an
Italian Japanese plumber who speaks, this and like. Dude, Mario is Mario. Do we really need to say more than that?
Mario's like, I gotta call my friend, and Donkey Kong shows up like,
dude, are they gonna do like a Dr. Mario bit where they actually say he has a PhD in medicine or some shit to like heal a toad?
The amount of callbacks to all the games, all these we're gonna see like top 107 Mario movie facts. You didn't know, and someone's gonna be made up.
Someone's making that for the trailer now.
Watch Mojo right now.
I might have made something like that for the poster. To be fair,
you better. You got. But you to come and do it again. Do it again.
Yeah, do it again, dude. Get those views.
Break down the breath between Jack Black's voice. Like the undertones or like wine. The fragrance is incredible. You just gotta do it.
You see the way the like screen fades when he grabs the power star represents the fading of light in the kingdom, which represents hope. And now that Bowser is stealing all of the hope from the people of the kingdom, it's only up to Mario to restore the like hope to the kingdom. Yo, you could do some shit like that.
Yeah. When he killed the penguin race, I felt that. I could relate.
You go hard and say like those penguins fucking deserved it or some shit.
They went hard.
Has Yoshi been confirmed for this movie?
No.
That's a Mario 2 kind of thing.
I mean, Yoshi is kind of like he's very much as popular as Mario.
Oh yeah, he is, but we need to like kind of frame this as like the movie for Super Mario Brothers, like the original.
Yeah.
So if we keep that in mind, like they took the flying castle from RPG.
Wait, okay,
they're going to take elements from here and there.
Like, would we get flashbacks of baby Mario getting like delivered via stork and then dropped onto the Yoshi?
Fuck all that. Waluigi. Is Waluigi confirmed to be in this film?
You already know he's not.
Fuck that.
They want nothing. They want nothing to do with those guys.
Yeah, Shigeru Miyamoto didn't create Waluigi, therefore he's trash.
They're saving that for the second movie. I get you.
No. Actually, wait, yeah, Wario would be a good antagonist for like a future thing.
Actually, well, yeah, because like his whole thing is he fucks with Mario's castle, he steals it. So at the end of this film, Mario gets his castle, Wario steals it. I don't know.
Mario defeats Bowser and goes back home, and Peach is like, "Well, okay, whatever, forget you then, dude." And Mario's like, "I just want to go back home. Like, this place is dangerous, dude. Giant ass lizards, man.
That puniti smells like a mushroom. Like, bitch, don't you fucking bath? Like, don't you bathe? And then he like pops back into the warp pipe.
He's like, your name is Peach. He's like, your name is Peach. Like, you don't have your name could have been Deborah, but your name's Peach. I don't know."
Like, I can't not think of the memes. Like, baby, I'm sorry, it's just not going to work out.
Yeah, but I doubt we'll ever see a kiss or anything. I don't.
Wait. Okay, so if we see Mario come through the pipe, is that going to be the same for Luigi? Because like it's going to have to be if they're brothers.
It probably will.
The word Mark, like he showed it halfway. Like, where are you at? And he's like, "Oh shit, what's going on?"
Yeah, is Mario going to have a phone?
I think Luigi's subplot is that like Mario goes away and Luigi is like trying to track him down, right? And then eventually he finds him right before the climax, and then the Mario Brothers like, he's gonna be in the climax.
What if Bowser inflicts psychological trauma on Luigi, and then in the second one, it's you're in Luigi's mansion basically, and then King Boo has Mario trapped in a painting, and then like he transforms into Bowser, and then Luigi has a panic attack.
He dies.
God damn.
And imagine.
See, the problem is that I can actually see someone making that for real and not understanding how and not realizing how dumb of an idea that is outside of a video game.
I mean, like, I feel like that couldn't really be a whole movie, but like, it could it could be a part of it. It's like it's like we need Mario back, and then Luigi goes himself, and then maybe like a Toad, and then meet some Egad.
Like, this has always been kind of the problem when it comes to adapting video games to movies, at least in the past, because video games are a player experience. You have people that run Super Mario Brothers in less than 5 minutes. You have people that can't beat the fucking game without relying on power-ups and warp pipes and shit, right?
It's hard. It's hard, man.
So like, there are very few games that can actually be adapted well to an audience because like us gamers here on the Gamer Gear podcast, of course we're going to see this, but random ass woman with her like 2 sons, unless like, do you really think she would want to see the Mario Brothers movie? There's got to be something there to make the general audience see the film.
I think the penguins are gonna be, or my
The
friend,
minions,
yeah,
exactly.
the minions, or
Okay.
the equivalent.
Okay, minions cameo where?
Okay.
Manic, that yellow store right above the red toad's head, it looks like a minion.
Wait, there is a toad that wears glasses.
Pretty toady.
Fucking minion toad.
Okay, so this is important. And the Manic, I need to know what your theory is about this. So let's assume the movie's like an hour and a half or whatever. How many minutes into the movie until Mario goes into the Mushroom Kingdom? Or like 15 minutes before Mario goes there? 30 minutes? Is he just gonna like? How long do you think until we transition to?
I think it depends. We're
gonna see him working and like covered in shit?
Or like I could see him either that or fighting Donkey Kong. It's like basically like Donkey Kong until he goes into a pipe, and then he's in the Mushroom Kingdom.
He's like a known hero in his own world.
I really do like that opening idea. How the series has started with Donkey Kong, so if they open with him and Donkey Kong having their feud, so like they're having their battle right now. You know, like the movie's opening, Mario and Donkey Kong are doing their shtick. Mario falls into a warp pipe, and Donkey Kong is like, where the fuck did he go? So Donkey Kong and Luigi are both trying to search for him through the Mushroom Kingdom, and hijinks ensue.
A Luigi Donkey Kong buddy cop movie.
Oh, dude! Like 21 Jump Street! Something like that, yeah. 21 Ouija Street!
Okay, I think we I think
we milked it.
Yeah, we exhausted this for all it's worth.
I've given Illumination way too many good ideas for free. The next one's gonna cost them, so I think we should move on.
All right, we have one more topic. Okay, it's Persona.
Well, what about GTA? Are we not talking about?
I forgot about GTA,
dude.
We did talk about it, remember? And then actually, we never did.
We haven't talked about it. The only time we mentioned it was when he said, "I forgot about it on the last one."
Yeah,
but we mentioned it. We mentioned it.
Yeah,
okay.
we did
because I've got my Rockstar energy drink as a joke because like funny, haha, and it tastes like shit.
No, see, originally I was gonna go to GTA, but
I was hoping we're just never gonna mention it. Be a running gag.
Okay. Do you want this is fast? Like Atlas announces Persona 5 Royal card game arriving October 2023. It's gonna be Persona X Pandasaurus Games. I don't know who that is. Okay, that's okay,
Persona.
Cooperative card-based strategy game. Wait, coming to tabletops everywhere in 2023. So it's it's a tabletop game.
Oh, it's like Yu-Gi-Oh for fucking nerds.
Oh no, it's the people. It's just the Pandasaurus games are just board game makers.
Yeah.
They just I've never heard any of these games before.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, tabletop game. Yeah. Let me review a tabletop game.
I'm sad that it's Persona 5 and not 4, 3. But,
Persona 1. All right. I think it's time we finally mention it because I guess it's just a true Gamer Gear fashion. The title never we get to the title subject at the very end.
I mean, we gotta keep the audience hooked. You know, GTA 6 is a big thing, and then it's like, when are they gonna get to it? When are they gonna get to it? Shut the fuck up about Pokemon. Shut the fuck up about Mario. You know, it's like
real.
But now it's here. It's time to talk about GTA 6 leaks.
It got leaked, and then the guy went to prison.
Yeah. So it was the FBI went to find a guy, and it was like some 16-year-old British kid, right?
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I was just looking at the gameplay footage itself. I didn't know anything about the guy got arrested. Holy shit!
Yeah, he got arrested like about 4 or 5 days ago. They said, we found a dude. We got him.
Yeah.
Dude, he's a god in that prison because everyone's like, yeah, dude, you did it.
You did it. You hacked something that wasn't even nearly ready to be shown and won't look like anything from it in 5 years.
And now you're gonna spend 10 years in prison because of some dumb charge like wire fraud or something. Good job, kid.
In 10 years, GTA 6 won't even be out.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, at least when he comes out of prison, he'll be married.
Huh?
Dude, or he's still in prison and Rockstar sends him a signed copy of the game, like day one edition.
Interesting.
Yeah. Rockstar has kind of
I gotta take a sip of my Rockstar energy drink because we said the word.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this bit for long. Just one more sip.
Rockstar.
Yeah. So they seem to have a big.
Ugh.
They haven't seen a track record on trying to like intimidate people, because remember YouTuber Submotto, when this is a 2K or Take-Two, that's the parent company. They always when Submotto was like, because they were streaming on a private Twitch stream before Borderlands 3 came out. But then like Submotto was like, "Oh, wait, I can see the thumbnails on this private Twitch stream and it will tell me like what's up. Like if I zoom in far enough, I don't even know how the resolution can be like as good as you can tell anything that's going on." And then like Take-Two just sent their goonies after him to show up at his house.
Fuck.
That was in 2019.
Yeah. Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Damn, that's insane.
Yeah, so it's very interesting. I mean, obviously, this is not gonna be what the final game looks like, really.
Like, it's not even beta. This is like Omega kind of shit.
All we can guarantee is that they're going to be using the interactive system from Red Dead Redemption 2, but we kind of assumed they were going to use that anyway. Like, we knew and the game's going to be Vice City, which is what everyone has wanted forever.
Yeah, like
So,
I actually haven't played GTA 5, so this game is going to be like a whole new, like, fresh to me. But I know that GTA 4 was Vice City, right?
no, that was Liberty City.
That was Liberty. Sorry, like, obviously I don't know my shit.
3 was Liberty City, and they said, let's do a 4th game. Let's go back Liberty City.
And then like GTA 5 was Los Santos, and now it's back to Vice City.
Yeah, so that's cool.
So guys, we have our very, very, very first female playable character. Guys, what are your thoughts? Do you think it's kick ass that a game which has people being shot and murdered and blown up has a female protagonist?
Well, judging by Saints Row, that was a bad game. So I'm just saying the correlation is not looking too good.
I don't think there's ever been a bad GTA main character. So, like all of them have been great. Like, I like Franklin. So I feel like this is just going to be another good character. I'm just curious to what they're going to make her. Like, what's her backstory? Because it seems her and the other main character are together.
They said that's going to be like a Bonnie and Clyde kind of story. And do you guys think that she's actually going... Because, like, you had GTA. You can't have GTA without strip clubs, right? And why would a girl walk into a strip club unless she's bi? Dude, does this game have the LGBT representation that Rockstar has been, like, sitting on?
I mean, there was the gay Tony deal.
Yeah, the gay Tony. Yeah, that was pretty good.
I'm just, like, talking shit.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to talk shit.
I wonder if, like, she sees, like, a hooker on the street and you slap her. She's like, equal rights, and slaps the shit out of her.
Yeah, wait,
I don't know.
Wait,
for money.
It's satire, so they're going to have to go a little extreme no matter what they do. That's just how
didn't GTA 5 remove the ability to kill hookers?
I don't think so. Why would they do
like
that?
Last year?
They removed certain character models and stuff from the game.
Yeah. Okay.
Like that, that doesn't sound like GTA. Like GTA is all about like guns and killing and shit.
Well, people were scared. The people were scared. Like, if you look at Red Dead Redemption 2, like, it is the best written game Rockstar's ever made. and it is still just as violent and just as crazy. But it's so if they're keeping up with that, I wouldn't be worried. But don't be surprised when this game has a lack of content. That it's because it's all going to be on their new online game.
Yeah. I feel like this is going to be the big issue. It's going to be a focus on online. They're probably going to bring back some sort of casino thing, like how that was added in the last game. I forgot what it was called.
They've added so much GTA Online. They've added so much to it. It's insane. They've added so like my issue with like a lot of online games. Like there's like the developers can't make enough content, but GTA Online has made so much content because they have so much money. They hire out other studios to make stuff and cars and things like that. It's just
you can also get like brand sponsorships, like here's the new Toyota Corolla or something. And they get a couple extra bucks to work with.
Real, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna hedge my bets on this being good when it does come out because I'm
gonna expect the story to be good, but the gameplay in 5 wasn't good.
They're gonna lean into the online stuff.
Yeah, well. So, like, GTA 5 represented the culture at the time, so they're going to say like poggers and stuff like that in this game. No. So I'm a little
scared. Please let someone dab. I will fall asleep begging.
Oh my god!
Every night for the next 10 years to have someone dab on my PS5 while I'm playing GTA 6. Or better yet, a character emote. If you can make your character dab, and not only dab, I'm talking like a deep dab. I can die happy.
So, like...
Where's that leak, huh? That little asshole wants to leak gameplay footage? I want to see, like, the dude dab. Fuck me.
Because the GTA games take place during certain time periods. Like, every GTA game was not set in the same time period that they came out, but GTA 5 was in, like, 2013. So, they could be like, hey, this game takes place in 2014 or 15. So maybe they don't have to do modern, like our modern joke. Please don't. Like just the humor. I was like, they're just like, he's like, man, you're so PogChamp. I'm like, please don't say that.
Yeah, nice shot, PogChamp.
Something in the 80s would have been cool.
Because like, I think Vice City and San Andreas take place before 3 in terms of the timeline.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yes.
I mean, Red Dead Redemption Online died for this, so it better be good. I'll be mad. That game didn't get any content at all.
And another thing, it's boasting that it's like the biggest map ever. Having a big map isn't everything, obviously. So, just because like it's big, what can you do in it is a big problem.
There's really not a lot you can do in these games.
Like you have fun driving around and stuff, and you follow the heist and do the story, but I haven't played a GTA game, so I don't actually know how it feels to play them. But when I hear people boasting about map sizes and this and that, I'm always just like, well, that's not everything.
Yeah. Wait. Is this on Unreal Engine 5?
This is on
no. It's on their own thing, like like their own like Rock 9 or something.
It's a Rockstar Advanced Game Engine, which is Rage.
Yeah, Rage 9.
But the only things you really do in the GTA games is like you can go to like stores and buy stuff, and that's like the most interactivity you can do.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with Rockstar's own proprietary engine, but like I highly doubt it's gonna be as good as Unreal Engine 5. But to be fair, I'm aware that using Unreal Engine 5, you're gonna have to give a cut to Epic Games every time you make a sale if you're using that engine.
Well, GTA 5 doesn't feel good. Like if it doesn't feel good.
It does not.
4 all the other games felt fine, and they still, except for like the Definite Trilogy, but all the other ones they feel fine to play.
Remember that from season 0, the first.
And it's still broken. It is still broken. It is still broken. They stopped developing for it. They've not finished it. So just this game will be broken forever.
Yeah.
What game?
The Definite Trilogy.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
The definitive is how normal people pronounce it.
It's
Oh, the definite trilogy. Gotcha.
Look at me, proved right. Score 1 for the real Jack Bazaar.
Okay. Yeah. Does anybody have any final words for GTA 6?
Well, I mean, I can't wait for it to come out on,
2026.
2035 or something like that. The PS7 just released and they want to push it back to hit the next gen console and this and that. So I just really want to hear like fun development shit, like stuff like Blizzard and Overwatch. I love that stuff. Hearing people like seeing a company just drop the ball, it's so beautiful, And I actually, as much as I'm talking shit, I don't want to see shit happen. I don't want to hear that, the developers are on like crazy crunch, that they don't get any sleep every 3 days. No, fuck that. I'm sure that the game is going to be fine. That it's going to sell well. They'll have a bunch of content. People will buy it. But we just have to wait and see.
Do you think this is going to sell more than GTA 5?
100%. 100%. If it's
Really?
on PC day one, because they for someone, it will definitely outsell it because online didn't come out until like a year later.
Well, and I don't know, five is like sold really well. It's one of the highest selling games of all time,
and it felt like shit the whole time. Think about that. And if this game feels better,
I really don't think that you can top GTA 5 in terms of sales, because it was just like it was a moment in time.
I think over time, I don't think it's ever going to beat GTA 5 like over time, but I do think like initially it's going to be stronger.
Oh yeah, because GTA or not GTA, Red Dead 2 had like the highest grossing opening, I'm saying is like if it's a movie, like first weekend being on market.
170 million units as of last year.
And that's GTA 5?
Yeah.
How much is Red Dead 2?
Oh my god, are they even gonna like share that? Because they hate sharing stuff. 45 million. And that's over 4 years.
Yeah, that doesn't hold a candle to GTA 5.
And online's got like 2 people that playing it right now.
So yeah, like the big problem is that when this game comes out, are people going to have GTA burnout? Because GTA 5 has been here for so long and we're so used to it. So a lot of people might think, well, I've poured over like $200 DLC and shit, so I'll just stick with GTA 5 or something.
GTA 6 is going to play so differently, and the online is going to be so differently, but they're going to do some kind of crossover stuff. It was like, you could bring over certain things or whatever.
Yeah, like continue your progress.
Yeah, there has to be something. There has to be some kind, because you can level up in GTA Online, but eventually it doesn't matter anymore. And it's just about getting a higher rank. It doesn't really matter. And that's just it's just about buying stuff.
Like there has to be some reason why people would want to get GTA 6 over GTA 5. And the thing is, if it's for next gen consoles only, a big problem is that the next gen consoles are still fairly expensive, but maybe within the next like 3 or 4 years until this game comes out, the PS5 Slim will be able to come out at like half the price. So then that'll make people actually be able to afford getting the next gen system.
Maybe who knows? Like I'd say probably just like a price cut for PS5 and then a stronger model I'd say that's probably more likely. But
it's just leaks. They haven't actually released a legitimate trailer or anything like that yet, so we just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Do you actually think do you think this is going to affect them releasing a trailer anytime soon?
Oh yeah. Well, it's gonna affect. I remember in 2016, my friend was like, "Dude, GTA 6 is gonna have a trailer." This is 2016, mind you. So like 3 years after GTA 5 came out, and we thought the schedule would be normal. But then after E3 happened, nothing was there, and he was like, "Oh yeah, it's because it's gonna take place in Orlando, but like that's when the Orlando thing happened."
Yeah.
So it's like it wasn't gonna happen, but he was capping. He he got lied to. But
So do you think within the next year they'll make some kind of like trailer, like 20-30 second thing saying, yeah?
I don't know. I could see it going either way.
Yeah, I can see that.
But I think I'd like to know what you all know, but that has been the end of the Gamer Gear podcast. Because but also make sure you check out Chaz's channel.
Oh hell yeah!
Real.
My channel is Chaz the Fool. I actually have a quick little shill. I'm working on a video right now. I think I can get it done by this weekend. So if you keep an eye out for it, I actually really hope to get it finished this weekend. So, and then once that's done, I'll move on to the next project. So, and I live stream occasionally. So, it's just fun. But thanks for having me on, Manic.
Yep,
it was a blast.
Of course. All right.
Of course. And sadly, the other two guys, they muted and one of them left. So this is it.
Yeah. So I hope to see you all later. And by the and remember to check out the Dragon's Treasure tee in the link in the description below. And use code MANIC for 10% off your order. And also
join the Discord.
Yeah, and also enter into the PS5 giveaway. All right, have a good one. Peace out. All right, gonna end the stream. Wait, I'm gonna need to check. I'm gonna need to change the redirect because I agreed that I'd let the Dragon's Treasure get my redirect. Okay, we're gonna redirect you all to the Dragon's Treasure, my sponsor. He didn't pay for me a redirect to him. I just get a kickback for you buying his tea with my code. So use my code, Manic, MANIC. Okay, peace out.